Last week on Scientific Tuesdays, I put the ball in your court. I said, hey, what do you want to see on a future episode? The result was absolutely overwhelming. You guys want invisibility. I don't know if you guys are just messing with me, trying to challenge me or whatever. Hey, that's cool. But today we're going to make something invisible on a very basic level. And I'm going to show you exactly how to do it yourself for under $5.
This episode of Scientific Tuesdays is brought to you by Netflix.
Refraction is a directional change of light as it moves through different densities. Using this method to our advantage, we can make glass objects disappear or invisible. Now keep in mind, glass objects are only visible because they reflect some of the light that hits them and bend some of the light that goes through them. Now if you eliminate the reflection and the refraction, you can essentially make a glass object disappear right before your eyes. So take this first test as a small example for you. We got ourselves a big glass bowl and a little bit of baby oil. Okay, just kidding, we got a lot of baby oil. When light coming through air hits a glass surface, some of the light reflects. The rest of the light keeps going, but it either bends or refracts as it travels from the air through the glass. Now when light passes from air into glass, it actually slows down. So look, it's simple. The smaller the difference in speed, the less refraction and reflection will occur in the glass itself. No reflection, no refraction, the object essentially becomes invisible. That means if we surround the glass in baby oil and put baby oil in the glass itself, light's just going to pass right through as quick as it can. There's still going to be a bit of a ghosted image of the glass itself. This is because there's a good distance between both ends of the glass, leaving a lot of room for air. The smaller we get, the better the effect is. Here, I'm sticking a beaker into a flask. As you'll notice, it goes right in and seemingly disappears, but you can still make out the edges. Let's take it even further. Let's try and make this thing completely disappear, or appear and go into nothingness. Now we've got a much smaller wine glass filled with baby oil, and again, my beaker. Right now, the beaker is filled with air, so you can see it clearly because the light is slowing down. As I fill it up with baby oil, it seemingly moves itself out of existence entirely. Take a look. Now that's modern day invisibility for you. So think about some of the greatest movies ever made involving invisibility. Predator's a great one. There's one point where they say, the jungle, it just came alive and took him. That was more like the refraction of light sort of taking him, not so much the predator. With his mastery of the refraction of light, he was able to sort of drift into his own realm of invisibility. So why does this work with baby oil? Good question. What do you think? Let me know in the comments. Also, keep it up. What do you want to see next week? The great thing about this is that everyone can do it. It's dirt cheap. And if you don't have glassware laying around, well, I'm surprised you have a computer to watch this on. So head on down to the store, grab a bunch of baby oil, and make yourself some invisible glass. Now, while we're talking about doing things cheap, let me bring up Netflix. As you know, they are one of our biggest sponsors on Scientific Tuesdays. We love them. You should love them, and here's exactly why. Now look, Netflix is great. You know what? I'm sure a ton of you out there already know that. I've been able to watch episodes of TV shows I didn't even know exist from start to finish with no interruptions. No more late fees, no more nonsense. In fact, you can even stream right from your video game console. Got a Wii, an Xbox, or a PS3? You're set. Look, if you're still not sold on it, head over to netflix.com/science. Try it for free. Check out their huge list of streaming movies. Check out the movies you can have sent to your house. There's tons of stuff on there to see. Look, you're going to love it, and if not, cancel before you get charged. It's that simple. See you next week on Scientific Tuesdays. This week on Scientific Tuesdays, we've got a big bowl of baby oil. How do you recover from that?